everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's fun scroll saw project video, have an amazing Easter egg shadow box design designed by Steve Good, and it is really cool. It's going to have a nice little three-dimensional effect once we get done, but here is the design. It's going to use 7 layers of 1/4-inch material, and I've already got the pattern attached to everything here, but really cool. The pattern is attached with clear packing tape. That's all I use. A lot of people ask, what do I use? But really cool. As you see, you got the Easter bunny here. You got some eggs, the Easter basket, some spring leaves here, but really cool. And of course the backer board. All the material here is 1/4-inch material. Easter is fast approaching here in a few weeks in 2022, and that just signifies that spring is here. Warmer days are right around the corner, and I'm so excited for that. I have fond memories of dyeing Easter eggs with my mom and friends, and waking up on Easter Sunday to see what the Easter bunny brought me when I was a little kid. Of course, Easter has a deeper meaning than that, but we're not going to get into that in this video. This is all about the Easter bunny. Does anyone remember, it was a movie made like the old Rudolph specials, but it was the Easter bunny is coming to town. They had a little yellow train in it, and it told the story in that kind of animation style. That was a movie I always look forward to watching every year, but really cool. But since all of our patterns are printed out to full size and attached to our 7 layers of 1/4-inch material with clear packing tape, let's head over to the drill press, drill all of our pilot holes so we can come back to the scroll saw and start scrolling.
And over here on the drill press, we're going to take a small drill bit and drill all of our pilot holes for internal cutting. Not a lot of internal cutting on this project, but there is some smaller details. But once we get over to the scroll saw, we're just going to take our time with it and let the blade do the work. Over here on the scroll saw, I am using number 2 reverse tooth scroll saw blades, and they are cutting through the single layer of 1/4-inch plywood really great with a minimal chip out, and that's always good when it comes to sanding. You don't have to do a lot of touch-up sanding. If you guys would like to try this pattern, it is available as a free pattern download over at Steve Good's scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com website over in his free pattern catalog. Going through here, cutting everything out, and you see me here doing some veining work, and that's just essentially where you run the scroll saw blade in to give it a line of detail, and then just back the blade out as carefully as you can. Gives some amazing details in a lot of scroll saw projects, and it's something that Steve Good uses a lot of, and it's really neat to see the effect. But just going through here and cutting everything out and taking my time with it and letting the blade do the work. You see me doing some more veining work there, but really cool. If you guys like what you're seeing, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. I'd really appreciate the support. Like I said, I have fond memories of dyeing Easter eggs in a variety of colors when I was younger, and this project just brings back a lot of those memories. And it's not a big project. I think all in all it's around 5 inches tall, and it would be a great gift to give to someone in an Easter basket. Lots of possibilities. Going through here, doing all the final outside cuts to release all the pieces from the waste wood. It took around 25 minutes for me to cut everything out here. Again, just taking my time and letting the blade do the work. But once all the cutting is done, we'll remove the patterns from the wood and the waste material, and I'll keep the patterns because they have numbers as to the layers when it comes to the glue up. Sanding everything here with 100 grit sandpaper and the palm sander. Taking my time and being careful not to break anything. But once everything is sanded, we will proceed to the glue up with CA glue on the workbench. And you see me having the templates there laid out so I know which layer goes where. And I'm not using the accelerator with the CA glue. I'm just letting time do the drying process for me. It doesn't take long. Once I get all the layers glued on, I'll use some spring clamps to hold everything in place for around 5 minutes or so. I was doing other things in the workshop, but after 5 or so minutes passed, I came back and removed the clamps and put my dust mask back on and done some flush sanding over on the belt sander. Make everything look nice and uniform. And once I was satisfied with that, I put the sander back over where it goes in the workshop, and then I got the stain out, and this is just basic Minwax stain, and a sponge brush, and I got in all the little nooks and crannies and really got everything coated nicely. And then I wiped all the excess off, and I used a flathead screwdriver to push the wash rag down into some of the corners to get some of the excess stain out. And I put the project on a hook and gave it several coats of clear gloss clear coat and let that dry around an hour, and the project was complete.
And here we have the completed Easter shadow box, shaped like a beautiful Easter egg, and it came out amazing, made entirely on the scroll saw. Thank you, Steve Good, for another amazing design from your catalog. It only took me around 25 minutes to cut everything out. Doesn't take long to cut this project out. I stayed as loyal as I could to the cut line, so in the end everything would line up good on the inside and give it that nice uniform look. Speaking of uniform looks, I made sure going into this project that all the grain was in a vertical direction on all the pieces of 1/4 inch material we cut to give it another added characteristic, and I think all the grain being one uniform way is just another added characteristic, and then the grain at the end really made it pop. But really cool, really awesome. You see me after the glue up go around and do some flush sanding with the belt sander just in case I was off a little bit on the outside cut, but really nice. You could easily batch this project out by stack cutting and give this as a nice, unique, one-of-a-kind gift to teachers, to business people, or anyone that has a desk or counter space for one. But really cool. Of course, you don't have to stain it. You could always go in and paint everything before the glue up if you're good with painting and brushes and all that. But I just wanted to stain it, and I just think it came out amazing. I had fun making this, and I hope you guys like watching me make it. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. All my social media links will always be down in the description box below. But really fun. Really looking forward to Easter and spring and those warmer days. That's about all for this one. Remember guys, if I can make it or do it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.